Hi, so let me pull you a few cards for the new moon in Aquarius. Let's see what's going on and what the guides want to tell us today. Here we go, let's have a look what we're getting here. Right, so we've got the shaman, trust in higher forces. So know now that you're being guided, and that, with this owl on the top of this shaman's head, that you are very wise, that you are learning from your higher guidance here, and that, you will be able to find truth in something is what I want to say here. There's very much a truth coming through for you for this new moon in Aquarius. We've got the bee energy here, creativity, purpose, harvest and devotion. So it's like you're devoted now to creating something, you've got a purpose, you're harvesting what it is that you want. And with the 31, that adds up to a 4, which is usually stability, security and all those sorts of things. So with the bee energy, you're trying to create more abundance in your life. And here we've got stargazing, which says, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So, you're going to be finding that higher guidance, and I feel kind of like removing your thoughts and staring at something that will help you to tune into that guidance is what I feel to say here. And we've got way of faith. Let faith be your guide. So whatever it is that you kind of feel to be true actually is true. It's not that you're imagining it here. And I feel that you can trust and believe in those things that you've felt innately within you, that is really the truth of why we're here, that sort of a thing. So there's a very deep knowing, a deep way of finding out the truth of what life is about here. Things upside down, sorry about that. We've got transformation, so the death of the old, and this is the beginning of the new. And this transformation is definitely a big one, is what I want to say here. We've got the 13, which is the opposite to the 31 that we had before, which again is time for stability and security coming into your life. And you're the one that is manifesting this, is what I feel to say here. And yes, here we have clarity of belief. This is the magician here, so you are magic. You can manage to make things work here. You can really make things work, and you can manifest what it is that you've desired. And here we have the hanged one, so it may have felt that you have been hanging around but stuck, but I do feel that this was for a reason. This has been so that your knowledge has caught up with what you've been learning. So it's a feeling of all these things that have been happening to me, you've got a new perspective on them. And the new perspective is that, whatever it is that you've had to go through is for a higher purpose, for a better purpose, for you to be able to attain that very higher wisdom and guidance that's within you. And here we have, things upside down, why did I do that? Here we have progressions, journey. So the most important part of your life is the journey towards something. Now I know you want to manifest something, but I do feel that the journey towards that manifesting is the most important. You've got time here. Time is of the essence, is what I want to say here. But I do feel that time is not really something you should be focusing on. It may be taking longer than you want to get to a place. You should be focusing now on the journey, on what you're learning as you go through. And it's not always what you think that you're supposed to be learning, that you are actually learning really and truly. It is usually something on the journey that, you could just bump into somebody randomly that you don't know, and they will say something that will spark something in you, a truth within you, and that will bring you to knowing more about yourself, or knowing more about the world. It's like they've been placed there on your journey to tell you something that you didn't already know, and it could be somebody, and it usually is somebody that you don't really know and wouldn't even think would have the answer, or something specific, or something very important to say to you, but they have. It might not be that, but it kind of feels that it's that sort of a thing where you're finding out things that from a source that you never would have thought of. And here we've got the move card here, so it's time to, you had the, sorry about that, you had the hanged one, so you were stuck, but now it's time to move forward. This is the chariot card. This is the card of movement forward towards your dreams here. And you're in the driving seat, so to speak. However, you don't have the reins, you don't have the wheel. It is partially being pulled by the universe here. So you can only put so much of your focus on attaining something. It's like the rest of your focus must be on just letting the journey unfold in its natural timing. And that's really the crux of the message, I feel. Not to try to hold on too tightly to where you're going, but to let the universe take you and steer you in a particular direction, so that you will find the beauty on the way to the destination, so that you'll find those beautiful nuggets of information coming to you on the way to your destination. And the destination, I feel, will be a happy one, but it will be one where you will realise that all those little bits in between were the special parts of your life or your journey. And I'm getting the chills now, so I know that that is what the guides wanted us to know as a collective. So enjoy the journey, my friend. Lots of love.